Hey y'all. Okay. Three of Florins. Three of Wands. The Hermit and Death. So there have been a multitude of individuals that have come up against you in life. And it feels like you're somebody that is always prepared for these situations. It's as if God places you here because he knows you can handle it. But the community of individuals that came up against you and your blessings, it feels like people that were sending you a lot of dark energy, a lot of dark magic on your finances, on your business, even on your health. It feels like people could have been like down, like wishing you dead, seriously. Because with the Hermit and Death, it feels like you see a side to people that they don't want you to see, and you hold control over something within them that they don't want you to have control over. You cause them to have these come to Jesus moments, it feels like, and you cause them to think about who they are and how they treat people, and maybe the character that they have. And people don't like it. People don't like this. And it feels like you know that people don't like this. So it's almost like you expect to get a lot of angry customers in a way. You expect people not to like you, and you're okay with it because you know that this comes with the territory of being who you are. Nine of Swords, Ace of Wands. Yeah, it's like you either give people anxiety that you're going to say something that they don't want people to find out. It feels like maybe you've dealt with a lot of like narcissists, a lot of manipulators, a lot of people that would lie about who they were, that would wear a mask, but deep down they were really not who they said they were. And it feels like you either cause people like to be up at night biting their nails, worried that you're gonna like say something, or you like kind of just like inspire people to be better. It's one of the two. You either give people anxiety that you're gonna snitch on them, or you inspire people to want better for themselves. You inspire people to stop paying so much attention to you and start paying attention to themselves, which is what you want. You don't want the other one. You don't want the anxiety, but like, as I said, it comes with the territory. Five of Goblets. You've had to lose a lot to get here. There was a lot of loss here. A lot of loss of love. It feels like a lot of loss of, it feels like a loss of something substantial. Like you have lost a lot along this journey, so it hasn't been an easy journey for you, if that's what people think. It feels like you struggle just as much as people do. Maybe you struggle just as much as other people do, but in your own way. Queen of Goblets. You're so understanding. You understand always where people are coming from. You understand always kind of like the bigger picture in the situation. The ability for you to zoom out on situations is insane. It feels like you have so much love for people though. Like you have so much love for people and you wish you could give it's like if you could give yourself to everybody, you would. If you could give 100% of yourself to everybody, you would. And that's how it feels like deeply compassionate you are and deeply loving and motherly in a way. Like it's like you almost want to like just help wherever you can. And it seems like that's not something that maybe people are used to seeing. Maybe people aren't used to seeing this. People aren't used to seeing this type of empathy, but they know you have it. They know you're deep, and they know you have so much compassion for, feels like maybe like the lost souls of this world. Yeah, because you don't just break hearts, you heal hearts, and you don't trap anybody, you set them free. What you're doing is not hurting people. It is actually healing them. It is healing their broken heart, and it is setting them free from all of the limitations, all of the thoughts everything that has kept them trapped this long. You grant people freedom and you grant people healing. And it seems like that's something not a lot of people can do. With how unlucky or with maybe how difficult your love life has been. Maybe you have been hurt a lot, it feels like, in means of romantic relationships. You've been hurt a lot by the people in your life, and it feels like maybe people almost, after what you've gone through, people almost don't expect you. They wouldn't expect you to have this empathy about you. They wouldn't expect you to be kind. It's almost like they would understand if you weren't kind. They would completely understand if you weren't kind based on what you went through in relationships. Yet you still stand here and you still open your heart to new people, and you still heal, and you still stand up, and you still say, love is worth it. All those relationships were doing for you was teaching you, was training you for the perfect one, was training you for the perfect relationship, was training you for the end game relationship, the star. You're meant to have a lot of happiness and joy in your relationship, in your romantic relationship. It feels like it's not meant to be hard for you. Everything before this was just training, and now it's time to enjoy. If this message resonates with you, comment below. If you want to get a personal reading with me, link is in my bio.